Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to our second Gretna Mainstreet New Musicals Festival. Today, we're going to bring a very special treat to you. However, before we start that, let me ask if anybody who has a cell phone, please turn the ringers off now. You can put it on vibrate, and then you can put it wherever you want. Thank you. We have a live one here. 25 years ago, Vatican Lokey, myself, and Brent Crayon put together with a group of special friends this magical little musical that ran for 2.5 years here. We couldn't stop the show. We've dusted it off. We're bringing it to you today for everybody here in the family. And that play is Treehouse Players Rapunzel. How many of you know the story of Rapunzel? Go ahead, don't be shy, raise your hand. We're all friends here. I take it the rest of you don't read? Okay. Now, you may think you know the story of Rapunzel. Aha. But this is Treehouse Players Rapunzel, where there's extra magic. And without further ado, may we present Treehouse Players Rapunzel.
Something gladly. If you have ever wanted something madly, then stay with us and play with us today, and watch us as we wish the day away. If you have ever made a wish in secret,
listen to her tale.
What you need, then share with us our story as it's told. As all our fondest wishes unfold. All our lives are wishes, and our wishes make up our lives. Today, our wish is to bring our show to you. We have love.
We have tears. We have windmills.
And princes. And witches. And it's Maude!
Make way, coming through! Have you got a yen for something tangy and bold? Or do your taste buds long for something chunky and cold? Or would you rather munch on something better than gold? You want chocolate? Have you got a need for sweets that melt when you bite? Or maybe a confection that is simple and light? Whatever kind of sweets you want, I've got them, that's right. You want chocolate. Dark chocolate, milk chocolate, semi-sweet chips, caramels and cordials and creams. Ooh, malted milk balls, strawberry dips. I've got them all, or so it seems.
That's Maude. She's the witch. That chocolate she's talking about is enchanted, but you'll find that out later. Her life is chocolates, but her real wish is to have a child to love. That's why she's so interested in Eric and Mary. They're going to have a child, but not for long. And then there's my boss, the prince. His wish is to have a young lady he can call his princess.
Oh.
And me, I'm Harold, his best friend and right-hand man. Our stage is set. Our players are ready. So on with our story! You make a wish and suddenly it happens.
special
Our story is
child.
clear, we're starting here, let's go.
Our
show. So this is how it happens. Now, Maude has a very special chocolate, a dark chocolate called a Rapunzel. They're very rare. Only 5 of them exist. She's made them for a very special purpose. Hello! Meet that purpose.
Chocolate lady, wait!
Eric and Mary are going to have a child. Very soon.
I'd like to buy some chocolates, please.
You see, Maude would like to have a child of her own, but she can't have one by herself. So she's devised these very special chocolates to make sure that she...
Why don't you quit your yapping and let us show them? Now, let's get on with it. So, you would like to buy some chocolates? Well, have a look around. Those magic chocolates are for Mary, not for Eric. I'll have to get rid of him somehow. I've got it. Well, have you decided?
I'd like to buy it all, but we have to watch our money now. Baby on the way.
So I see.
I'll take that one.
That'll be 2 shillings.
Okay.
Watch this, kids.
I can't seem to find my money.
Oh?
Are you sure? Check your pockets.
No, it's just not here.
Oh, well, you'll just have to run on home and get it. Now go ahead, run along and get the money, and your lovely wife and I will wait for you here. Well, and what's your name, dear?
Mary?
Mary. What an ordinary name. I've met your husband once or twice, but I've never gotten to meet you. So tell me, what does Eric do for a living?
Oh, he's a bricklayer. He lays bricks. I don't know just where he lays them.
Oh, that's fine, dear. Now, let's talk about the baby. Do you want a boy or a girl?
Oh, I'd like to have a little girl, but I know Eric would rather have a boy. Someone he could teach bricklaying to. If I do have a boy, maybe he can tell me where they lay all those bricks at.
Oh, Mary.
Eric's been laying bricks for as long as I can remember. I imagine he has quite a pile by now.
Oh, Mary, well, I'm glad you're here. I've been working on a very special new chocolate, and I'd like for you to try one, if you would. I've made them especially for women in your condition.
Oh, I'd love to, but I don't have any money.
Oh, first round's on the house. It's called a Rapunzel.
Rapunzel? What a strange and unusual name. Now, I once had an aunt named... Oh, this is so good. Creamy. Yum!
Well?
Oh, that was the best chocolate I've ever had. They're so light and delicate.
I'm so glad you like them.
What did you call it again?
Rapunzels, my dear.
I can hardly wait for Eric to return with the money. Then we can both have one.
Oh, no, my dear. My Rapunzels are not for him. Like I said, they were made especially for women like yourself. Not rough, rowdy men like Eric, but sweet, delicate you.
Oh, yes, of course. I'll just have to get him to buy a Rapunzel for me. How much are they?
40 guilders.
40 guilders? For one chocolate? Why so much?
Delicate costs money, honey.
But 40 guilders?
Oh, listen, kid, these are the finest chocolates in the world. I had to go all over the planet to get the ingredients. There's cocoa from Brazil, milk from Spain, and butter from Greece. Oh, there's nothing left in my brew but 2 straws and a stick.
Oh, but I have to have another one.
What, a broom with 2 straws and a stick?
No, a Rapunzel.
40 guilders.
Oh, but we don't have 40 guilders.
Oh, then no Rapunzels for you.
Hey, Mary.
Hey, Eric, how much money did you bring with you?
2 shillings for the chocolates, of course.
You didn't bring any more than that?
No, why?
Oh, never mind.
Okay, here you are. Sorry it took so long.
Oh, that's all right, believe me.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Eric. Oh, nice meeting you, Mary. I hope to see you again soon. Oh, I've got you. One bite was all it took. Soon I'll have it all. Soon the night will come, your eyes will not sleep or wink. A little light insomnia is all you will think. But deep inside your mind's a tiny magical chink. You want chocolate. Yes, they'll go home tonight and everything will be perfectly normal until they try to go to sleep. Mary will toss and turn all night long, craving that chocolate she wants so much now. They'll both be wide awake at 1 o'clock.
Aren't you sleepy, darling?
No, I'm not.
2 o'clock.
Aren't you chilly, honey?
Not a jot.
3 o'clock.
Why don't you try relaxing?
No go.
4 o'clock.
How can you sleep so soundly?
Like so.
In the days ahead, she will learn to dread going near the bed, pretty little head filled with dreams. So now she's gone for one night thinking about nothing but Rapunzel's. Eric goes to work and Mary stays home all day and dreams about Rapunzel's and what she would do to have another one. Eric comes home at 5 o'clock.
How was your day, my darling?
Oh, fine.
6 o'clock.
Where is the new wash laundry?
On the line.
Quarter of.
When are we having dinner?
Just wait.
8 o'clock.
You didn't touch your dinner.
It's late.
No, she will not have fruit or nuts or meat, waiting for a treat lying at her feet, like in her dreams. This day ends with her grumpy, next day ends with her mad. Thursday comes and she's frumpy, Friday comes and she's sad.
And all of this because of some stupid chocolate.
Not just any chocolate. Rapunzel's. And I have to have another one right now.
Oh, now he's really had it. He's going to try anything to get her to stop. He'll try reason first.
Honey, I think it's silly.
It's the worst.
Then he'll try.
Pickles and cold salami.
You first.
Then he'll say.
You know we can't afford it.
Not true.
Here's the punch.
Nothing's worth 40 guilders.
Says you.
Soon we will be mom and pop. Baby's needs will be on top.
I will try to stop these chocolate dreams.
That's my favorite part of the scheme.
The dreams and cravings that keep Mary awake at night will not cease. Not until she promises to give her child.
Lost before I turn you into a pirogue.
Okay.
All she has to do is to get the other Rapunzels is to give me her child. It's a fair trade. She gets what she wants, I get what I want. And... Oh, who could that be? Oh, it's Eric. He can't be coming to promise me the child yet. We haven't even gotten to my favorite part where Mary tries to sell Eric to pay for the chocolates.
Maud, wait.
Eric, yes.
Maud, you have to help me. You gave Mary one of those Rapunzel thingiums, and now that's all she can think about. She's driving me crazy. She can't eat or sleep, all of which I could handle if only she'd let me eat or sleep. Please, you have to help me. I know they're expensive and all, but could you perhaps...
A Rapunzel? No. They cost much more than 40 guilders to make. I sell them cheap because I'm nice. I already gave your wife a Rapunzel, and that's enough. So unless you have other business to offer me, Eric, then good day. you. You were stealing my Rapunzels, you thief. Never steal from a witch. Now you will pay with your life.
No, please don't. I didn't know. I'll put them back.
Oh, fool! You can't just give them back. You've stolen them. Now they're dirty with your crime, and you must pay.
No, I have a family to support. Don't kill me. I'll give you anything you want.
Anything?
Yes, anything.
Huh. Done. Now go. Give your wife the Rapunzels. You'll see me soon enough. Oh, now I don't even have to worry with the chocolates. He's given me a legal right to the child. Good night, Eric. Pleasant dreams. She got chocolate.
How do you feel?
Oh, much better. Satisfied. Eric, I'm sorry.
No, don't. Please don't. I'm just glad you got what you wanted.
Oh, they were wonderful. But how did you ever get the money for them?
Maude has a credit plan. Look, you're my wife. You mean the world to me. We've worked too hard to get this child, and I'm not going to let a little thing like chocolate stand in the way. You wanted something, and I got it for you. If you had asked for purple skies, I would have found you purple skies. No ifs or ands or alibis, because I love you. If you had asked for Rome or Greece, or wanted Jason's golden fleece, I'd get them for you piece by piece, because I love you. All of my world at your command each day will turn, just for the touch of your sweet hand my heart will yearn. Look, Mary, when our baby is born, I don't want him to...
Her?
Whatever. Her to want for anything. I don't want you to want for anything either.
What good are the things I want if I can't share them with you? If I had asked for purple skies, I'd view them in your loving eyes. No need for ifs or ands or whys, because I love you.
And when we're old and life is slow, we'll tell our grandkids what we know, that simple things are best to show how much I love you.
How touching. How sweet. Ugh, it makes me sick. Now, my darlings, normally we'd have to wait around for 9 months for the baby to be born, but since I hate to wait around for anything, and what's the good of being a witch if you can't play around a little with time and space, I'm going to cast a little time-traveling spell for us all. Zuga Ziba Zima Zao. You want art? Go to a museum. I'm working here. Zuga Ziba Zima Zao. Blow the leaves and shake the bough. Piri Pumi Pali Perth. Lift us up away from earth. Muli Meli Mona Mao, send us forward quickly now. Tiki Kelly Corky Kirk to the time of baby's birth. Well, at least it rhymed. And if I'm not mistaken, there are some very proud parents coming in right over there.
How do you feel?
Oh, I'm fine. Oh, we're both fine. Oh, Eric, isn't she beautiful?
Just like her beautiful mother. What pretty eyes and such a lot of hair.
Why, there's as much hair as there is baby. Oh, what should we name her?
Well, I have an idea.
Hello, Maude.
Maude, oh no. What are you doing here?
Oh, I'm running for Witch of the Year, and I need your vote. Why do you think I'm here, Brick Boy?
Witch of the Year?
You've come for payment.
No, I've come to have cookies and milk with my two favorite poor people.
Eric, what is all of this about payment?
Oh, you mean you don't know? You didn't tell her. Oh, I wasn't expecting a show. Go ahead and tell her. I'll wait.
Eric, what is she talking about?
I did it for you, Mary.
Did what for me?
Did the chocolates, I had to.
Eric!
There was no other way. You wouldn't let me sleep.
All right, all right, all right. How much fun can one witch have? Your husband, my poverty-stricken beauty, stole those chocolates from me. And now I have come to collect my reward, my payment.
Oh, Eric, no!
We made a deal. He got to keep the chocolates and his life, and I get whatever of yours I want.
I'm sorry, Mary. Can you ever forgive me?
Oh, Eric, there's nothing to forgive. You did it because you love me.
Do you mind? I just ate. And can we get on with this? Just because I'm a wicked witch doesn't mean I don't have other plans for today.
Fine. Just take what you want and leave us in peace.
And how many pieces do you want me to leave you in? Now, give me what I want.
What do you want?
Guess. Are you watching this? I turned them both into tulips, but what do I want with a stupid tulip?
We're ready.
Imagine my joy.
I guess our rocking chair.
I guess. Our spinning wheel.
I guess they just don't get it, do they? No, I don't want anything like that.
Well, what else do we have but...
Bingo! We have a winner!
Oh, you can't take our baby.
Oh, I have a legal right to the child. I can do anything I want.
Please, anything but our baby. We worked so hard to get her.
Oh, no more than I worked to make those chocolates. We made a deal, and now you're going to live up to your end of the bargain. I'll hide her, and only the pure of heart can see her. And we all know how rare anything pure is.
Oh, please don't take my baby.
My baby, now and forever.
Oh, you evil, wicked, cold-hearted snake!
Well, that's the nicest thing anybody's ever said to me. Oh, I think I'll have cards printed with just that phrase. By the way, I think you should know that you gave the child her name with your crime.
Her name is Chocolate?
No, you nitwit. Her name is Rapunzel.
Maude took Rapunzel to her windmill and placed her there. She placed an enchantment on the windmill so that no one's eyes would ever see her beautiful young daughter in the window above, unless they were pure of heart. She also sealed up the door just to make sure. Over the years, Maude gave the girl everything she could have possibly wanted. Books, toys, dolls, puppets. And each year, the girl grew more and more beautiful. And her hair just grew more and more and more, till finally it was as long as the windmill itself. But still, no one's eyes could penetrate the enchantment. Not even her parents, who passed under the windmill daily in their search for their missing daughter. 18 years had passed since Maude spirited Rapunzel away, and our story continues.
Rapunzel! Rapunzel, my dear, let your hair down to me.
I can't, Mother. I just washed it and it's a little heavy.
Oh, Rapunzel, how many times have I told you not to do that without checking with me first? I left my broom in there.
I know. I found it after the 14th rinse.
Well, it's never been cleaner.
I also found this.
Oh, I wondered where that had gotten to. Now, Rapunzel, come to the window for a moment. I wish to talk to you before I go.
Oh, go where, Mother?
I'm going into the village to take care of some business.
Oh, please, Mother, may I go with you? I promise not to run off or cause any trouble.
No, Rapunzel, we have been all through this. I simply cannot take you, and that is all there is to it. You know that.
I know. I just thought
Sure,
that...
you read that new book I gave you?
No.
Well, then, there you have it. You'll stay here and finish your book, and I'll be back before you know it. So hang your hair out to dry, and don't wait until I come back to do it. Otherwise, it'll get all moldy again. Goodbye, my darling. Goodbye, and I'll bring you something nice.
Goodbye, Mother. You stay here and finish your book. I'm tired of books about different places. I want to go to those places instead. Picture book, let me look out unto the land. It's time I took a better princes fair, and dragons lair, and treasures rare of gold, swords and fights, and armored knights, and someone right to hold. There on the horizon, all the world, lives and adventures to touch me there unfurled. When is the time I can go and start to live? All that I want is the freedom she won't give. Picture book, it's time I shook this notion from my head. Here's the hook, dear picture book. I only have what's red. It's time I took some realistic books. Princes live in other nooks, but maybe one would stop and look into my picture
What am I to do? Where shall I go? A prince thrown from his castle, cast from the arms of his family, condemned to roam the world, doomed, doomed, doomed.
You only left the castle 20 minutes ago. And besides, you weren't thrown out. You snuck out.
I had to. Mother and father were going to make me marry that
Girl. Your Majesty, the word is girl.
Yes, but a girl what?
I will admit that the Princess Cordelia is not what one would call conventionally pretty.
The Princess Cordelia is not conventionally human. Oh, Harold, she's rude and obnoxious and smells like cheese. Yeah! And I don't care if her father owns Olive Holland. Oh, Harold, when I marry, it will be for love, not for land. If only I could find the girl I would love. If only there was some clue as to where she is.
incoming!
No! Your Highness! Harold!
What?
Look up there.
Yes?
She's beautiful.
Yes.
She's a vision.
Yes.
Have I found the girl that I'm going to marry?
I think that hair hit him harder than I thought. Look, sire. Here is a girl in a windmill that seems to have no door. She's just dropped what looks like 10 tons of wet brown spaghetti on your head. You want to marry her?
It's love at first sight.
But sire, you don't even know her name.
You're right. I don't know her name. That is why we must hide in the bushes. Wait.
Wait for what?
Well, here is a beautiful girl, young maiden in a windmill, correct?
Good prince, good prince.
With no doors or stairs or even a mail slot, correct?
Boy, those flashcards are doing wonders, aren't they?
She looks healthy, does she not?
Her hair does.
Therefore, somebody must come to care for her, correct?
Either that, or she's a witch.
Or a witch cares for her! Very closely and privately, I'd say. That is why we must hide and find out who she is and who cares for her so closely. Come.
Why?
Come on, Mary. Let's go home.
We don't have a home. All we have is an old crate the rats won't live in. I'd be willing to sublet this old windmill.
We'll find her, Mary. We'll get all of our things back. It'll be all right.
We won't be all right. We haven't been all right in 18 years. When we lost our daughter, we lost everything. We search and search and search. I can't go on.
Let's go home, Mary.
I'm sorry. I'm just so tired. Eric, do you really think we'll find her?
I have to.
That's all we have left.
Harold, did you see that?
But there's an anthill back here.
Those family have been looking for their daughter for 18 years.
Did they bother to ask the girl in the windmill?
No, they didn't. It's like they didn't even see her.
How can anybody miss that hair? Someone's coming. We have to go.
Quick, we must hide.
Rapunzel, my child.
Mother, I think there's been an earthquake.
Oh, no. Well, I was met on the road by a messenger. I hope it's good news.
Rapunzel, her name is Rapunzel.
What kind of a name is Rapunzel?
Well, the name Rapunzel dates back to the early 17th century.
What seems I've been chosen as the keynote speaker at a chocolate convention in Rotterdam. Don.
Mother, what an honor to be the keynote speaker at a convention in Rotterdam. Dom. I've never been to Rotterdam before. I've never been anywhere before. Oh, please, Mother, please, can I come?
Rapunzel, how many times must I tell you? You cannot leave our windmill.
Mother, I beg of you. Living my life in this windmill, longing for faraway lands. The wisdom of ages is trapped between pages. It can't come to life in my hands. I long for romance and adventure, giants so angry and tall, and a prince who will fight with his honor-bound knights, and a happy ending for all.
You ungrateful child. You foolish baby. Yes, there are princes and knights out there, and dragons and ogres and monsters. That is why you cannot leave. Keeping you here in our windmill, hidden quite safe from out there. You sit and read books, and with rose-colored looks, you see life through your beautiful hair. It's just the world as you like it. Nothing to run from or fear. You've never known pain or the cheek with a stain from a tear from a world that's out there. You are safe, you are warm, you are free from all harm. What else must a mother supply? Don't you know what you've got? You've been given a lot. Don't you dare try to question me why. You must be protected.
I don't want to be protected.
How dare you speak to me like that?
I will leave this windmill, Mother, and you cannot stop me.
You will stay here in our windmill. You will not leave, is that clear?
I want my life!
I know it's above you. It's because I love you. I want you to stay safe here. I will return in a day.
That woman. She makes the Princess Cordelia look good.
Sire, we should be very glad that she did not see us. Let's leave now.
Oh, Harold, don't be ridiculous. Rapunzel needs us. Rapunzel!
Sire!
Who said that?
Don't cry, Rapunzel, don't cry.
Sire! Please believe that I have the utmost respect for you, but are you mad? Harold! Sire, here is a maiden in a windmill, guarded by a witch, who could very well turn us both into
what, Harold?
orthopedic wooden shoes.
Oh. Well, then what would you rather do?
Ho, ho! I'll tell you. I'd rather take a magic carpet ride. I'd rather swim the ocean side to side. I'd rather be off saving my own hide than sit around and wait for you know who. I'd rather not see what the witch will do. Please, your majesty, let's just go home. I'd rather see our castle gleaming white. I'd rather we were home by late tonight. I'd rather not be shivering with fright. I'm sure that this will be our Waterloo. I'd I'd rather not see what the witch will do.
Oh, Harold, you're a coward. Would you really go off and leave this poor girl?
In a heartbeat.
Harold, I'm ashamed of you. You'd rather quit than stay and plead the case. You'd rather be in some secluded place. You'd rather hide your pitiful old face. Oh, let's stay and do the thing that we must do. Go off and run, I think I'm done with you.
Your Majesty!
Will you help me, yes or no?
Yes, Your Majesty, what must I do?
Go and find that couple and bring them to the knoll. I want to talk to them.
Aye, sire.
I'd rather there was time enough to plan. I'd rather we had firmer ground to stand. I'd rather that I was a brave man.
Sire.
What?
We'll stay and do the thing that we must do.
How true.
Still, I'm having
Know the fun, go and give it all you've got.
See what the way.
Know the patient, now we've got to find our niche. I'd rather
not see what the witch will
go and find that aged couple and bring them back here on the double and pray we don't have any trouble.
just go.
Rapunzel!
Oh, you do exist. I thought I was hearing things. But where are you? I can't see you.
Oh, well, I can see you. You're beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
I am going to rescue you and raise you from this windmill.
Oh, how are you going to do that?
I was hoping you would know.
My mother.
Well, yes, of course
No,
your
my
mother would
mother.
know.
If she found out about you, she'd turn you into a chrysanthemum. Begonia. You must leave at once, kind voice, before she returns.
But
Yours is the only voice I've ever heard. It is a sweet, warm voice. Besides my mother's. I'd hate to never hear it again.
I will go, Rapunzel. But I will be back, and I will rescue you from this windmill. I promise.
The promise of a voice without a body?
The promise of a prince without a princess? Goodbye.
Goodbye. I look forward to hearing you again. I'll always be hearing you. And suddenly he stopped and looked into my picture book.
And the witch took your daughter as payment for the stolen chocolates?
Yes, Your Highness. I know it was wrong, but Mary had to have them.
Those must have been some very good chocolates.
Oh, they were at the time. Sometimes I still dream about them.
Dream about them?
Yes, I dream about the way they tasted, what color they were, how they felt, everything.
So these dreams, they're very clear then.
They're clear to me. I want one now.
No, you don't. They're not like any other chocolates. They take over your life. They leave you wanting more and more. You can't eat anything else. You can't think of anything else. You can't even sleep. And when you do sleep, you dream about them.
That proves it!
What?
What? Those chocolates were enchanted!
Enchanted?
Yes! Enchanted! Everything you've told me describes a magical influence. Maude's influence.
Maude?
Well, duh.
That means that Rapunzel is their daughter!
Yes!
Oh, that's what the chocolates were called. Rapunzels.
Oh, you poor thing.
Where is our daughter now?
In the windmill, in plain sight. You walked onto her just today. Why haven't you paid any attention to her?
Because the windmill is enchanted as well. What did you think it was? Remarkably poor observational skills?
Well then, Mr. Enchanted this, enchanted that. How did we see her then? Huh?
There you have me.
She said, that only the pure of heart could see her.
That would be you, Prince Pureheart.
Why does that sound like such a bad thing when you say it?
Would you really like to know why?
Oh, please, Your Highness, you must take me to my daughter, please. You have to.
How do you know if you can even see her? It might be enchanted.
Well, I saw her. Oh, but only after you did, sire. Apparently just being around someone who's pure of heart is enough. It's a lot like spreading the chicken pox.
Oh, all right. I will take you to your daughter, but not until we come up with some plan to rescue her from that windmill.
Oh, will this help?
What is that?
It's the last chocolate Rapunzel. She only made so many, and I gave to Mary.
How many?
I gave to Mary. And when the baby was born, she didn't want them anymore.
Oh, so naturally you thought, well, I'll just keep this around in case I decide to, ruin my life again. Are you insane? Why didn't you just throw it away?
Well, I couldn't take the risk that someone else would become addicted to them as well. I had to keep it. Nobody knows what to do with it but me. Huzzah!
Oh, Eric.
Well, I know what to do with it. That chocolate will help get her back. Come with me.
So, as the prince planned a daring rescue, the morning passed into night. That's night. The night passed into morning. And the morning passed right by Maude, who slept until 1 o'clock in the afternoon and didn't even get home till later that day from the chocolate convention, in quite a shape.
What a trip! What a trip! You like?
Maude is wearing a lovely two-piece traveling ensemble from Fredericks of Transylvania. The hat is from the Marie Antoinette collection. Let the power go to your head, it's Marie Antoinette. The jewels are from Lucretia Borgia Limited. In her spare time, Maude likes to make chocolates, abduct children, and fight against world peace. Let's give it up for Maude!
I was ahead of the convention with my speech. We danced until dawn, and that nasty Harriet Hershey tripped and got a cherry cordial stuck up her nose. Oh, and simply everyone told me how young I looked. But however did I manage to stay so young? And I told them, lots of travel, my dears. Travel and big, flashy production numbers. So hit it, Rubio, and not just the white ones. If you are tired and worn and feeling sad and forlorn, then go ahead and take a trip. Or if dreams of the mesa occupy your cabeza, go ahead and take a trip. So does the mention of travel make your liver unravel? Does your heart rate take a dip? If you simply go to pieces over luggage and valises, then for gosh sakes, take a trip. If you feel stuck with the mister and you don't know why you back, then just stay. Little sister, grab your bags and take your hand.
Go ahead and take a trip. Now when you see native faces in their natural places, does your view on living flip?
If the pamphlet you're perusing is on transatlantic cruising,
then for gosh sakes, take a trip.
If you feel with the missus and you don't know why you fight, they're so scared. For some kisses, take her out on Friday night.
Feel battered and bruised or just a little bemused, then go ahead and take a trip.
512.
If you would hop your Sierras just to see the Sierras, go ahead and take a trip. So save a buck and a quarter on the train with the porter, and instead give him this tip.
If you get that I'm amazed look from passports and a phrase book, then for gosh sakes, take a trip.
Don't need no luggage.
For gosh sakes, take a trip.
I'll travel touring.
For gosh sakes, take a trip.
excuse me.
Oh, I said, stop where you are, witch.
And let me get this straight. I'm being told to stop by a shrub.
I'm not a shrub. I'm a begonia.
Oh, I'm going to have to weed more.
Halt, witch!
Oh, eek, eek. I'm being assaulted by pushy landscaping.
Ha ha! We're really men!
Oh, imagine my surprise.
We'll have to. Ha ha, we are really men. How cliche can it be?
Well, whose idea was it to skip out from behind the phony flowers, huh?
Well, at least they didn't say something stupid as you did.
No, you made me do something even stupider.
Excuse me.
What?
Well, I love a fight as much as the next witch, but I'm running a little late, so if you'll both stand still, I want to turn you both into a pair of culottes.
Wait!
Now what?
We have come to rescue Rapunzel.
How did you know that?
He's pure of heart.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear it. You've seen her then?
Yes, especially her lovely long hair.
You have seen her.
And I'm going to rescue her with this.
Oh, give me that now.
Oh, this is just an old stale piece of chocolate, isn't it?
You give me that. You have no use for it. Give it to me.
Why?
Oh, give it to me or I'll turn you into a lawyer.
Tell me why.
It's the last one. Whichever chocolate became the last one would change, so that whoever ate it would do whatever they were told to do.
That didn't happen to Mary. All she could do is tell me what to do.
Oh, I'm sorry, man.
Sometimes I swear you are too stupid to be breathing. She had the baby. She got her own Rapunzel. The spell changed just in case you wouldn't give up the baby. Or if by some miracle you raised the money to repay me. Of course, that was before you stole chocolates and gave me a legal right to the child.
But why go through all that trouble? I mean, you're a witch. Why not just cast a spell on them and take the child?
Fool! Just because I'm a witch doesn't mean there aren't any rules. The child is one of the most precious things on earth, and you have to do very special things to get one, which I did. Now give me the chocolate.
Oh, you want this? Huh? I don't think so. Eric, go along!
Harold!
Oh, Have you had the chocolate? Are you sitting out? Where did the chocolate go?
Oh, it was delicious.
She ate it! Quick, Eric, so we need to tell her what to do now!
No. Oh, I won't listen to you. No, my darling Rapunzel, I'll only listen to you. Rapunzel, quickly. Darling, tell me to do something. Tell me to protect you. Tell me anything.
What do you want to hear, Maude?
Oh! Who are you?
Who do I look like?
Harold?
Hello, Maude.
You two know each other?
Yes.
His family used to live next door to mine.
She terrorized me for years.
You deserved it, you fungus.
Watch the hair.
So that's how you two know so much about her.
Where is my daughter?
You mean my daughter?
Oh, Rapunzel! Oh, your hair! Your beautiful hair! It's no, I love it. I like it. It's so cute. Oh, well, whoever did it?
Just call me Mr. Harold.
You did this. But how? Why?
Simple. When we arrived to rescue Rapunzel, I climbed up her hair. When I got to the top, I cut the braids and held them for her as she slid to the arms of her waiting prince. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, Rapunzel has left the building.
You're a prince,
What? Oh, yes.
and you're pure of heart,
Yes.
and he called you cliché.
Oh, never mind that now. Harold, get down here. We must figure out what to do with Maude.
No, Your Majesty.
No.
Yes, Your Majesty. No. I like it up here. In fact, I'd like to stay up here and open up a little shop. Call it Mr. Harold's Windmill Salon and Boutique.
You mean you'd leave me?
Sire, it's quite nice up here. It's warm, it's well furnished, it's a lot of books.
Ha, tell me about it.
The only thing missing is a sign over the door and a door to put the sign over.
Well, I know what to do.
No.
Maude, here is my command. You are to do whatever Harold tells you to do.
Not that!
Yes, just that!
I'm free!
I'm ruined!
I'm happy!
I'm overjoyed.
I'm sad.
I'm really confused. Why are you sad, Your Majesty?
Oh, I've lost my best friend.
Good.
Sire, you haven't lost a best friend. You gain free haircuts for the rest of your life.
Cookie.
Rapunzel, please, I did it all for you.
For me? You loved me in a towel for 18 years, took me away from my real mother.
Oh, she takes after you, dear.
You didn't do anything for me at all.
Oh, I kept you warm and fed. I gave you everything you could have wanted. I held you at night when your nightmares came. I took care of you when you got sick. I played with you. Oh, everything a mother is supposed to do. If you had asked for purple skies, I would have made you purple skies to brighten and delight your eyes, because I love you, protected you from every storm. I held you close and kept you warm, did every task I could perform, because I love you. All of the world I brought to you each passing day.
I love you.
Doing the best I could for you. What can I say?
If you would ask for purple skies, I woo them with you as your prize, and keep you safe with no more lies, because I love you.
And when you're old and life is slow, you'll tell our grandkids what you know.
That simple things are best to show.
How much we love you.
I love you.
She did raise you and take care of you like I would have. But what about you? All I ever wanted was to see you again and happy. And now I have. So go ahead, forgive her.
How can you be so nice?
Oh, practice. Now forgive her.
Maude, I forgive you, but I won't live with you.
Good thing, I've got your room.
Cookie!
You'll stay with us.
No, Father, you're too poor to give yourself shelter, much less me.
I can take care of that. I officially appoint you Royal Bricklayer with a salary of 400 guilders a month.
Oh, Mary.
Oh, this is the happiest days of our lives. Oh, Eric! 400 guilders.
Let's see if it'll be a happy day for me as well. Rapunzel, you will marry me and bring my princess, will you not?
Not.
What? Rapunzel!
What are you saying?
I swear I raised her better than this.
Please, I think... There's some hair for you to sweep upstairs. I think she's made a very sensible decision. Come through, Rapunzel, come through.
I don't want to be married. I've been stuck up in that windmill for 18 years. Now that I'm out, I want to see the world. I'm tired of being on the inside. I want to be on the outside for a change. Besides, I hardly know you.
Well, how do you get to know me?
I'm going to see the world.
Oh, no, not alone. You're going to need some company.
I'd like that.
Oh, hold it. Are you two gonna get all mushy? Well, then this is a good place to end our story. Places for the closing number.
That's my line.
If you've been given a job and find your boss is a slob,
Then go ahead and take a trip. If you've been poor and afraid, but now your fortune is made, then go ahead and take a trip.
If you've been stuck up above without someone to love,
Or without a hair to snip.
If our play has brought you pleasure, then you're